Aloha, this is Reed Ringstead doing my electric to propane conversion kill. I got them set up here. I'm about to do another bisque firing. I did make glaze tiles, test tiles for glaze on my first bisque, so remember to do that so you don't have to do two bisque firings like I'm having to do. This is my old electric. I've got all the coil holes plugged with ceramic fiber, and then this is where the thermocouple goes through, and that's just got a piece of fabric all the way through just to seal it for it going into reduction. And then I have the two ports for where the torches come in here in the bottom of the kiln, and this is how I have the deflector bricks set up to hopefully evenly distribute the heating. And then the shelves are going to go across from here to here, like that. So you have all your three support points. This is some of my fired bisqueware from my first firing. Oh, not that one, this one. It's all here. But, and then I've got all my bisqueware down here. These are all my test tiles. If you've all got your own technique for test tiles, this is what I like to do. Just throw a big ring like that with a foot, and then you put a little curve on it for some glaze breaking, so you can see how it goes on the edges. And this is some bags of glaze that I got for free from a friend who just wanted to get into ceramics and never did anything with it. So I looked those up. They're all cone 5. That's what I'm going to do my first glaze. I'm going to do all these test styles and just find out what the combos are and see how my kiln handles. This all was bisqued to 1750 at a final rate of about 200 degrees an hour, so it's around a cone 010 or something like that, 08. So we'll be glazing soon. This is underneath the house where I do all my pottery. Alright, I've got my kiln loaded here with all the bisqueware. These are all the test tiles waiting to rock. A few jars and bowls, a couple sushi plates. And alright, I've got my bricks set up here. So I'm going to lay the torches in and just shim them to the right height, and then you just plop a brick on top to keep them in place. Alright, I'm here. Just got my torches all set up and my thermocouple in. We've got the air ports closed all the way as well. Quite low there, you can see they're gapped a little bit, but torches are at as low as I can get them to go, and we're still climbing pretty fast, almost about 200 degrees here. I'm gonna just shut her down for half an hour or so, let it all soak for a minute, and then we're gonna go back and fire it up again and take her up to the bisque. Yeah, I've just got the torches shimmed there so that they're centered on the hole and the same gaps as in the other video, about 1/4 inch all the way around. And then we've got the bricks on the kiln shelves here to act as a damper to control the flow and hopefully evenly heat the kiln. Climbing pretty quick. Alright, just about half an hour after started it back up the second time, let it cool down. It got down to about 170, and after half an hour we're at over 300 degrees, which is pretty quick, but I've been monitoring it closely and haven't heard any popping or anything. Using a pretty porous clay body, so maybe that's helping, and now all my pots are rather thin that I throw, so that's just something to keep in mind. And I don't know, sun's just about to go down, probably got another hour of daylight, and we'll just be going into the night until we're at about 1750 again. Alright, it's the next morning. We're just outside checking out the kiln. We're at 274 degrees. We fired at 1800 last night. kept a little log of all my temperatures at what time. We started at 6 and we're finished at 11 at 1800. Just a few notes on the right side about what types of adjustments I was doing for our air-fuel mixture with the valve there. And I actually ended up pulling the torches back a little bit to allow more airflow into the kiln, because I felt the top wasn't getting as hot as the bottom. Even when I opened the damper all the way, it was still not achieving as high a temperature as the bottom was. So I'm thinking about my next step, maybe opening those holes up a bit more to allow more airflow. But the torches have no problem hitting those temperatures. I mean, we only got to 1 psi and had no problem. We were an average of about 180 degrees per hour increase, and then this is like your actual temperature. So just definitely take information when you're doing all your stuff, because it's fun to go back later and see what you did and see how you can improve on what you're doing. So until next time, this is Reed Ringstead. Aloha.